A coffee table is more than just a place to rest your cup or stack a few magazines. In many ways, it's the heart of a living room, a central piece that pulls everything together and invites interaction, warmth, and conversation. And when that coffee table is made of wood, it transforms into something even more special. It becomes a statement of nature, craftsmanship, and personality, all wrapped into one beautiful functional form. Wooden coffee tables hold a unique charm that no other material quite captures. Their natural textures, tones, and patterns create a sense of comfort and authenticity that feels grounding. Whether you're drawn to sleek modern minimalism, rustic farmhouse charm, mid-century elegance, or artistic, handcrafted pieces, there's a wooden coffee table designed to match every style and story. What makes wooden coffee tables so appealing is their incredible versatility. From solid live-edge slabs that show off the raw, unrefined edge of the tree, to refined geometric shapes carved from reclaimed wood. These tables can blend into any setting or stand out as a centerpiece. The warmth of the wood softens the feel of a room, inviting you in, encouraging you to sit, relax, and stay a while. A wooden coffee table isn't just functional, it's expressive. The type of wood, its grain, the finish, and the form all tell a story. A dark walnut table brings richness and depth, giving a space a luxurious and timeless feel. Lighter woods like ash or birch can brighten a room, making it feel airy and contemporary. Oak offers strength and classic character, while reclaimed barnwood might show the history of knots, nail holes, and weathering, offering a lived-in, storied beauty that new materials can't replicate. When you walk into a room and your eyes land on a beautiful wooden coffee table, there's often an immediate sense of grounding. It's as if the piece is quietly anchoring the entire space. You might not always realize it, but your entire living room revolves around that table. It's where you rest your feet after a long day, where you set down a tray of drinks for guests, where board games are played and books are flipped through. It may be subtle, but it's deeply central to everyday life. What's even more special is how adaptable wooden coffee tables are. They come in all shapes and sizes. Round tables are perfect for creating flow and movement in a space, softening sharp lines and encouraging people to gather. Rectangular or square tables offer clean symmetry, ideal for anchoring larger sofas or sectional setups. Nesting tables can be moved and rearranged as needed, adding flexibility to your living space. And sculptural or asymmetrical designs can serve as art pieces in their own right, turning function into visual expression. The craftsmanship behind a great wooden coffee table can't be overstated. Joinery techniques, smooth finishes, hand sanding, or even intricate carving all elevate the piece beyond furniture and into the realm of art. Some designs incorporate inlays, thin strips of contrasting wood or metal embedded into the tabletop to create eye-catching patterns. Others might feature storage compartments, lift-up tops, or shelves underneath, making them not just stylish but smart. In a world where fast furniture has become the norm, a solid wooden coffee table offers a refreshing sense of permanence. It's the kind of piece you keep for decades, the kind that can be passed down through generations. Over time, it might pick up a few dings or scratches, but rather than ruining it, these marks become part of its charm. They add character. They tell stories. That's something no synthetic material can mimic. Even the sound of setting a mug down on a wooden table is satisfying. There's a gentle thud, a soft resonance, that feels organic and reassuring. And when sunlight hits the surface of the wood just right, it reveals the grain's complexity. The swirls, the lines, the textures all dancing in the light. It's a quiet beauty, one that doesn't scream for attention, but rewards you when you take a moment to notice. For those who love blending styles, wood offers the perfect canvas. A rustic wooden top paired with sleek metal legs creates an industrial modern look. A smooth, circular table with angled legs gives off a mid-century vibe. Chunky reclaimed wood tables can feel earthy and cozy, while smooth polished woods with glass insets can feel high-end and contemporary. The options are endless, limited only by imagination. And then there's the emotional connection we form with wooden pieces. Unlike cold metals or synthetic surfaces, wood feels alive. It's warm to the touch, familiar, and comforting. It has grain and soul. When you incorporate wooden coffee tables into your home, you're not just adding furniture. You're inviting nature in. You're choosing to connect with the organic world, even in the heart of an urban apartment. These tables also become focal points for creativity and self-expression. They can be styled in so many ways, topped with a beautiful tray, a few favorite books, a scented candle, or a small vase of fresh flowers. You can change the decor with the seasons or let it evolve as your tastes shift. A wooden coffee table will always provide the perfect backdrop. In homes with children or pets, a solid wood table is also a practical choice. It's durable and strong, and depending on the finish, it can be incredibly forgiving to everyday wear and tear. And as mentioned before, even if it does get nicked or marked, those imperfections often make it more charming rather than less. Another beautiful aspect of wooden coffee tables is their ability to be sustainable. Many modern craftsmen and furniture makers prioritize eco-conscious practices, sourcing wood from responsibly managed forests or using reclaimed timber to minimize waste. Choosing a handmade or ethically crafted piece not only supports artisans, but also makes your interior more meaningful. It tells a story about care, not just for design, but for the world around us. In today's fast-paced, digital-heavy lifestyle, surrounding ourselves with natural, tactile materials helps us reconnect with something deeper. A wooden coffee table, sitting in the center of your living room, can act as that daily reminder to slow down, gather, and appreciate the moment. To enjoy a cup of tea while watching the rain. To laugh with friends late into the evening. To stack your favorite books. To set down your morning coffee. To place a vase of fresh flowers that marks the change of seasons. Or simply to reach for a novel when you need a quiet moment of peace. A wooden coffee table becomes more than a surface. It becomes part of your everyday rhythm. It stands at the heart of your living space, quietly anchoring the room while welcoming life to unfold around it. It's the table where spontaneous conversations happen, where hands meet, where board games are played and late-night laughter echoes. It's where guests set their glasses, where feet are propped up after a long day, where children color outside the lines. The wooden coffee table, in all its simplicity, becomes a silent participant in your life's little rituals. And over time, it becomes more than just a piece of furniture. It becomes a witness to living. So whether you're shopping for your very first coffee table to complete a new home, or looking to replace an old one that's seen better days, consider a wooden coffee table not just for its aesthetic appeal, but for what it adds to your life. Because it's not just about matching your sofa or coordinating with your rug. It's about what it brings into your space, the warmth of the forest, the quiet presence of something real, and the soulful artistry of the person who shaped it with their hands. There's something grounding about wood. Unlike glass or metal, wood feels familiar. It has history. It has texture. Every grain is a fingerprint of time. Each line and not a silent reminder that this piece once lived, breathed, and stood tall. That natural character brings a certain calm to a room, a balance between the natural world and our built environments. A wooden coffee table ages with dignity. The first faint ring from a forgotten mug, the small dent from a dropped toy, the way the sun lightens one corner just slightly more than the rest. These are not flaws. These are footprints of life. They tell the story of your home, etched gently into the surface. Unlike other materials that lose their charm with wear, wood becomes more beautiful with time. It softens, darkens, deepens. It remembers. And what's more, wooden coffee tables are versatile. Whether you prefer a sleek, mid-century design, a rustic farmhouse aesthetic, or a minimalist Scandinavian vibe, there's a wood and a finish that speaks your language. Oak, walnut, teak, pine. Each has its own personality, its own mood. Some bring lightness and airiness to a room. Others add richness and drama. All of them bring character. There's an intimacy to a wooden coffee table. It invites you in. It doesn't feel cold or sterile. It feels lived in, loved. And even when the room is empty, a wooden coffee table makes it feel full. Full of memory, full of warmth, full of stories yet to be written. It's the kind of furniture that becomes part of your home's identity. It blends in without fading away. It holds space without demanding attention. And it's always there, solid, warm, steady. A quiet cornerstone of your daily life. So yes, it may be just a coffee table. But in reality, it's a gathering point. A resting place. A stage for your favorite objects. A platform for moments both ordinary and meaningful. And as time passes, it becomes a piece you can't imagine your space without. With every scratch, stain, or sunbeam that kisses its surface, your wooden coffee table becomes more than just furniture. It becomes a keeper of stories, a vessel of memory, and a living expression of your space. It holds your life, your style, your quiet moments and loud celebrations. It is, in its own humble way, a companion. And that's why wooden coffee tables are not just functional, they're truly extraordinary. Because in their quiet strength and honest beauty, they remind us that the most essential things in our homes are often the ones that feel the most like home.